Welcome traders, this is Vishal and you're watching yet another educational video of Nifty Short-Term View, episode 16. Now currently we can see that Nifty Futures has crossed this particular trend line resistance, which was holding on since long time. Initially you saw these 4 green days and we did hit the resistance trend line, and then we had a short-term dip. We saw a hammer over here taking support from this particular strong support band, and then again we saw the rally resuming over here. If there was some sort of consolidation, then it would be really good, but market has its own mind and it will always go the way it wants to go. So what has happened yesterday, if you see, market tried to penetrate this particular resistance, all right, but it was not extremely successfully. It just managed to close above the resistance just a tad bit. But today there was a gap up and you can see this particular resistance has now been broken. Now let's look at the shorter term time frame. In the shorter term time frame, you can see overall price is going higher. One thing which I would want to share with you is that the volatility is coming down. So this is a good sign. And you can see all these candles are not as large as when the market was going down. So this is the reason why actually the ATR reading has come down. In case if you have a short drop, because generally it does happens at time that whenever a trend line breakout happens, sometimes the market comes down and retests that particular support level or the support band to check that is it strong or not. So the market is actually doing nothing but trying to reconfirm itself. So basically, if you see today's gap, this entire gap is obviously a support, that goes without saying. And apart from that, in extreme short term, probably 18,100 to 18,000 levels, this entire 100-point range will act as a immediate support for the price. Now you can very clearly see in the daily chart as well as the hourly charts that overall trend is up. So what can we expect from the markets? How high it can go? According to me, maybe sideways consolidation may happen, may not happen, but the way trend is going, it is very strong, because you can see RSI is also reaching close to 70 levels, which is a sign of strength. So this rally continues. It is expected that market can test probably 18,400 and maybe even later on 18,500 or 18,600 levels. All right. Let's have a look at Bank Nifty. Now in Bank Nifty, in the hourly chart, you can see trend is up. All right. In the daily chart, you can also see that the trend is up. RSI has tested close to 70. Only thing is in Nifty and Bank Nifty, one thing which I would want you to notice that the prices are pretty much far away from the moving averages. Generally, when this happens, this is a sign of short-term overbought. Now, whether this particular distance will be cleared by the prices coming down for a short-term dip or a consolidation, frankly, no one knows. Only I think time will tell us how things will pan out. But if the trend stays up, then the next level to get tested by Bank Nifty can be somewhere around 39,945, which is close to that 40,000 mark. So keep this in your notice. And immediate support for Bank Nifty, obviously today's gap, which we can see over here, market did open gap up. So this particular gap is obviously a support. And apart from that, immediate short-term support can come at 38,516 to possibly 38,260. So this entire range will act as a short-term support. Now, suddenly we can see all-time highs maybe can get tested in Nifty futures. Even Bank Nifty is going up. One stock today which I would like to share with you is Reliance Industries. I have posted about this on my Twitter handle also. What has happened is basically this particular stock has given a range breakout. I'll just remove this particular indicator. So you can see this was a range. Continuously selling was coming from this particular area. and a little bit of selling was coming from this area. And overall, if I convert this particular chart into a line chart, you can see a lot of zigzag happening within this zone. So this has given a beautiful breakout. Overall charts are looking good. So we can expect as a trader that higher levels can be tested in Reliance Industries in coming time. All right. So I hope this particular video helped you to understand, to notice where the markets can go. And maybe other traders also, just like you who is watching this video right now, might be needing such type of guidance. So you can share these videos with other traders and let me know how did you find this particular video. Stay indoors and stay well. Thank you.